What if one small fruit could support three systems your body depends on every single day? Your DNA, your immune system, and your gut. Now that sounds dramatic. So let me say this clearly before anyone gets the wrong idea. No fruit cures cancer. No food repairs your body like a medicine. And nothing you eat should replace medical care. But there is one everyday fruit that has been studied for something very interesting. It may help protect your DNA from oxidative stress. It may support the gut bacteria that help regulate inflammation. And it may give your immune system nutrients it needs to work better. That fruit is kiwi. Yes, the small brown fruit with the bright green center. Most people walk past it in the grocery store. Some people think it is just a tropical snack. But after 50, kiwi becomes more interesting than most people realize. Because aging is not just about wrinkles. It is not just about stiff joints. It is not just about feeling more tired. Aging also happens at the cellular level. Every day, your cells are exposed to stress. Stress from poor sleep. Stress from processed food, stress from blood sugar swings, stress from pollution, stress from alcohol, stress from smoking, stress from chronic inflammation, stress from normal metabolism. And one of the places that stress can show up is your DNA. Your DNA is the instruction manual inside your cells. It tells your cells how to function, how to repair, how to divide, how to make proteins, how to keep the body running. But DNA is not locked away in a perfect safe. It is constantly being exposed to damage. That damage can come from oxidative stress. And oxidative stress is what happens when unstable molecules, often called free radicals, build up faster than the body can neutralize them. Now, this does not mean you should fear every free radical. Your body makes them naturally. They are part of normal biology. The problem is when the balance is lost. Too much oxidative stress, too little antioxidant protection, too much inflammation, too little repair. That is when the body starts moving in the wrong direction. And this is why food matters. Not because food is magic, but because food sends instructions. Some foods send inflammatory signals. Some foods overload the body with sugar and poor quality fats. Some foods leave your gut bacteria starving. But other foods bring fiber, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and natural plant compounds that help support the body's defense systems. Kiwi is one of those foods. And the first reason is vitamin C. Most people think vitamin C is only for colds. But vitamin C does much more than that. It helps protect cells from oxidative stress. It supports collagen. It supports skin. It supports blood vessels, it supports immune function, and it helps recycle other antioxidants in the body. Kiwi is naturally rich in vitamin C. In fact, one kiwi can provide a strong amount of vitamin C for such a small fruit. That matters because your body does not store vitamin C the way it stores fat. You need to keep getting it from food. But here is the part that makes kiwi more interesting. It is not just vitamin C. Kiwi also gives you fiber. It gives you polyphenols. It gives you potassium. It gives you natural fruit acids. And it gives your gut bacteria something to work with. That is important because your gut is not just a digestion tube. Your gut is deeply connected to inflammation. It is connected to immunity. It is connected to metabolism. It is connected to how your body handles food. And after 50, the gut can become less resilient. People eat less fiber. They eat fewer colorful foods. They rely more on bread, snacks, meat, sweets, and processed meals. And the gut microbiome can shift. That matters because your gut bacteria help produce compounds that communicate with the immune system. When the gut is fed well, it can support a calmer internal environment. When the gut is neglected, inflammation may become harder to control. This is where kiwi has a second advantage. It is a prebiotic-style food. That means its fiber can help feed beneficial bacteria. And when gut bacteria ferment fiber, they can produce short-chain fatty acids. These compounds help support the gut lining. They help the immune system stay more balanced. And they may help reduce the kind of low-grade inflammation that makes the body feel older than it is. Now, let's talk about inflammation. Because people online talk about inflammation like it is always bad. That is not true. Inflammation is part of survival. If you cut your finger, inflammation helps protect and repair the wound. If you get an infection, inflammation helps your immune system respond. That kind of inflammation is useful. The problem is chronic low-grade inflammation, the kind that does not shut off. The kind that stays quietly active for years. That kind of inflammation can affect joints, blood vessels, blood sugar, energy, and long-term disease risk. So the goal is not to destroy inflammation. The goal is balance, strong immunity when you need it, calm inflammation when you do not. That is why kiwi is useful. It does not shut down the immune system. It supports the body with nutrients that help immune function work normally. And at the same time, its antioxidants and fiber may help support a healthier inflammatory balance. That is the smarter message. Not kiwi cures disease. Not kiwi stops cancer. Not kiwi repairs everything. The real message is this. Kiwi helps feed systems your body already uses to protect itself. And after 50, that matters. Now let's go deeper into DNA. Every day, DNA gets small hits. Most of the time, your body repairs them. You have repair enzymes. You have antioxidant systems. You have cellular cleanup processes. The body is not helpless, but those systems need support. They need enough nutrients. They need sleep. They need stable blood sugar. They need less toxic exposure. They need less chronic inflammation. And they need a diet that provides protective compounds. Some human research has looked at kiwi and markers related to DNA damage and repair. The findings are interesting. Kiwi intake has been associated with increased antioxidant status and improved markers of DNA protection and repair. That does not mean kiwi rewrites your DNA. It does not mean it makes you disease-proof. But it does suggest that this fruit may support the body's natural defense systems. And that is powerful enough, because health is not built from one miracle. Health is built from repeated support. A little less damage, a little more repair, a little better gut function, a little more fiber, a little more vitamin C, a little less sugar, repeated every day. That is how the body changes direction. Now, why kiwi instead of just any fruit? Good question. Berries are excellent. Citrus is excellent. Apples are useful. Pomegranate is useful, but kiwi is special because it combines several things in one small package. Vitamin C, fiber, polyphenols, potassium, gut support, and a naturally satisfying sweet tart taste. It is sweet enough to feel like a treat, but it is not candy. It gives you fiber with the sugar. That slows things down. It helps fullness, and it makes it easier to replace a worse dessert. That is where many people miss the point. A healthy food does not only help because of what it contains. It also helps because of what it replaces. If kiwi replaces cookies after dinner, that matters. If kiwi replaces a sugary snack at night, that matters. If kiwi gets added to plain yogurt instead of sweetened yogurt, that matters. If kiwi helps you eat more fiber every day, that matters. Small swaps can create big changes over time. Now, let's talk about immunity. Your immune system is not one thing. It is a whole network. White blood cells, antibodies, gut barriers, immune signals, inflammatory messengers, natural killer cells, T cells, and many other parts. The immune system is always deciding what to attack and what to ignore. That balance is critical. Too weak and you are vulnerable. Too aggressive and inflammation can rise. Nutrients help that system stay balanced. Vitamin C supports immune cells. Fiber supports the gut microbiome. Polyphenols support antioxidant defenses. And potassium supports healthy fluid and blood pressure balance. Kiwi brings all of that. Again, not as medicine, as food, and food is something you repeat. That is why the daily habit matters more than the dramatic claim. You do not need to eat 10 kiwis. You do not need a kiwi cleanse. You do not need a supplement with a fancy label. You can start with 1 kiwi a day. That is realistic. 1 kiwi with breakfast, 1 kiwi after lunch, 1 kiwi in plain yogurt, 1 kiwi in a smoothie, 1 kiwi sliced over oats, or 1 kiwi after dinner when you want something sweet. Now, here's a tip most people do not know. You can eat the skin. Yes, the fuzzy skin. It is edible. It contains extra fiber. But not everyone likes the texture. If you want to try it, wash it well. Then slice the kiwi thin. The texture becomes easier. If you hate it, peel it. Do not make the habit harder than it needs to be. A habit you hate will not last. And health only works when you can repeat it. Now let's talk about green kiwi versus golden kiwi. Both can be useful. Green kiwi is more tart. Golden kiwi is usually sweeter. Golden kiwi can be easier for people who dislike the sharp taste. Green kiwi may have a little more fiber. The best choice is the one you will actually eat. That sounds simple, but it matters. People get lost searching for the perfect food. They ignore the food they can actually repeat. Consistency beats perfection. Now, who should be careful with kiwi? Most people tolerate kiwi well, but some people are allergic. If kiwi makes your mouth itch, your lips swell, your throat feel tight, or your breathing change, do not eat it. That can be serious. Some people with latex allergy may also react to kiwi. If that applies to you, be cautious. Kiwi can also bother people with certain digestive sensitivities. It is acidic. So if you have reflux, you may need smaller amounts or avoid it at night. If you have kidney disease and need to limit potassium, ask your clinician how much fruit is safe for you. And if you take medications or have a serious medical condition, ask your healthcare provider before making major diet changes. This is not fear. This is responsibility. Now let's connect kiwi to the bigger health picture. Because one fruit alone cannot undo a damaging lifestyle. If you eat kiwi but sleep 4 hours, smoke, drink heavily, never move, and eat processed food all day, kiwi cannot carry the whole load. No food can. But if kiwi becomes part of a better pattern, it can help. Here is what that pattern looks like. Protein at meals, fiber every day, colorful plants, less added sugar, more water, walking after meals, strength training if you can, better sleep, less ultra-processed food, regular medical checkups. That is the environment where a food like kiwi makes sense. It is one piece of a larger defense system. Now you may wonder where cancer fits into this. Here's the honest answer. Cancer is complex. It is not one disease. It has many types, many drivers, and many treatments. Doctors use specific therapies to treat cancer. Some of those therapies affect blood vessels that tumors need. That is real medicine. But food is not the same as cancer therapy. So do not hear DNA protection and think cancer cure. That is not what this means. A healthier diet may help reduce risk as part of a bigger lifestyle pattern. But no single fruit should be presented as a cancer treatment. If you have cancer, talk with your oncology team. If you are worried about risk, follow screening recommendations. Use food to support your body. Do not use food to replace care. That is the safe way to think. And it is also the most powerful way, because it puts you back in control without making false promises. Now let me give you a simple kiwi routine. Morning option, plain Greek yogurt, 1 sliced kiwi, a few berries, a spoon of ground flaxseed. This gives you protein, fiber, vitamin C, and gut support. Afternoon option, 1 kiwi with a handful of nuts. That gives you sweetness, fiber, and healthy fats. Evening option, kiwi after dinner instead of cookies. That helps replace a sugary dessert. Smoothie option, kiwi, spinach, plain yogurt, water or unsweetened milk, a few ice cubes. Blend it. Keep it simple. Do not add sugar. Do not turn it into a dessert drink. Now, if your goal is inflammation control, combine kiwi with other anti-inflammatory habits. Eat more vegetables. Use extra virgin olive oil. Eat beans and lentils. Add berries. Add leafy greens. Use herbs and spices. Reduce processed meats. Reduce sugary drinks. Reduce late-night snacking. And move your body daily. Kiwi is helpful, but the pattern is what makes it powerful. Now let's make this even more practical. Try the 7-day kiwi test. For 7 days, eat 1 kiwi daily. Do not change everything. Just add this one habit, but track 3 things: your digestion, your cravings, your energy. Some people may notice better regularity because of the fiber. Some may notice they snack less because they replace dessert. Some may feel no dramatic change. That is okay. Health is not always something you feel immediately. You do not feel DNA repair. You do not feel antioxidant protection. You do not feel your gut bacteria shifting overnight. But inside the body, repeated signals can add up. And that is the point. The body does not need hype. It needs consistency. Now, before we end, remember this. The most dangerous health advice is often the advice that sounds too exciting. Eat this and cancer dies. Eat this and inflammation stops. Eat this and your DNA repairs overnight. That language gets clicks, but it can mislead people. The truth is more grounded and honestly more useful. Kiwi may support DNA protection. Kiwi may support gut health. Kiwi may support immune function. Kiwi may help calm the internal environment when it replaces worse foods. That is enough. You do not need fake promises when the real biology is already interesting. So here's your challenge. Add 1 kiwi a day for the next week. Not as a cure, not as a miracle, as a signal to your gut, a signal to your immune system, a signal to your cells, a signal that you are giving your body something it can actually use. And if you are over 50, these signals matter more than ever because your body is still working for you. It is still repairing, still defending, still adapting, still listening. The question is, what message are you sending it every day? If this helped you understand food differently, like this video, subscribe for more science-backed health guidance, and share it with someone who needs a simple habit that can support the body without falling for dangerous miracle claims. And tell me in the comments, do you eat kiwi already?